I'm Lauren Kelly.
And I'm Chelsea Beers, and you are listening to...
It's ApPARENT. Because for some people, it's just not obvious.
A weekly podcast where we discuss and laugh about parenting, all the joys and sorrows, and all the special parts of us that died as individuals. While drinking booze.
Cheers! Hi, everybody. Here we are.
We are here. Hi.
I don't know why I just said that super fast.
Yeah, you were really, really excited.
Vodka crayons today. Vodka crayons.
Yeah, we're doing, the old standbys. Vodka cranberry, I feel, is a very standard when you don't know what else to drink.
You know what else, though? I think it's a good, AM, PM drink. You can have that just like a mimosa. It's okay to have that in the morning.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? It's a vodka cranberry.
Yeah.
That's totally legit. People have cranberry juice for breakfast all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like we're just kind of justifying drinking in the morning, though.
Right. Or if you have a UTI, you have to have cranberry
Vodka.
juice.
Oh.
Well, everybody handles it in their own way.
Well, your remedies work for you. My remedies work for me. Yeah. Speaking of remedies.
Yes.
So Chance has a ridiculous diaper rash right now.
Ooh, that's worse than hemorrhoids, I think.
I mean, do you know?
Yep.
Personally, you've had diaper rash? Chance has a really bad diaper rash right now, and it's so bad that we had to I took him into the doctor because there were some spots on his skin that were actually rubbed raw, his skin was open. So it was just the problem with this whole thing is not only does it make your life terrible because changing diapers is absolutely excruciating for you.
Well, and it kicks around too, right? I mean, just on a regular day.
But then it's almost like he's got PTSD from diaper changes now, because now he knows that I'm laying him down to change his diaper and he's like, oh God. He anticipates it and he's terrified.
Oh no. And
so, but not only that, it's horrible on that level, but also just seeing your kid in pain.
Right.
And it's I don't think, I've been a mom for less than 2 years, so it's this is the extent that I've had to see my kid in pain right now, but, that and when you watched him and he bled from his face. But,
I had to see it first, though.
You did.
So I took some of that brunt.
But seeing your kids in pain, I don't think that ever goes away. You know what I mean? That's never going to lessen in my life. Seeing him in pain when he's 1, 10, 20, 25, I think it's going to be the same exact level of stress and anguish for me as his mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How does it make you feel when the boys are hurting or they're in pain, or I don't know.
Well, I have a little bit of mixed feelings because for me, when I first fell in love with them, when I fell in love with Danella, I fell in love with the kids. And it was very hard for me to see them hurt and struggle. And they've gone through a lot, especially with their mom. They've had a lot of hurt there. But there's also a point where we decided we can't sugarcoat stuff for them anymore, and they have to fail or hurt to struggle through, because you can only sugarcoat stuff so long.
Right,
and something like you, that's a physical ailment.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Here's...
Because I feel like these are two very, very different topics, and having them be hurt physically is one thing. And then when we get into the emotional stuff of, when they feel neglected or unimportant or unseen, that's something that's different. Yes, it's still very, very painful on both levels, but I feel like they're two, we could talk about one for an hour and one for another hour. You know what I mean?
Right, correct. But, you think about stuff like this. So Cam's learning to do all these tricks on his bikes, and he's always done it since he was younger.
Right.
Kind of fearless in a sense, but he's really doing things now where he's doing wheelies for a mile at a time and riding backwards on his handlebars, and he's fallen a few times. Before, he would come up and he'd be like, oh look, and oh my gosh, well, let's put something on it and let's get some stuff and figure it out. Now it's well, were you wearing your helmet? Cool, all right, done. And we kind of move on. That being said, when I walk in the house and I see him have a black eye like I did the other day, I can only imagine. Why do you have a black eye? Do you have a black eye?
He has a black eye?
Yeah. Do you have a black eye because you were wrestling around with a dog? Do you have a black eye because you got in a fight with a bully at school? Do you have a black eye because, and the reason why?
Oh no.
Because you're messing around with your friends and he hit you in your face with his backpack? And it's like, I can't feel bad for that because they were goofing around and that's kids. And part of that too is boys.
Right.
You know, I mean, not to make the excuse boys will be boys, but with stuff like that, it kind of is the case.
But it's true.
But a diaper rash.
And I'm also noticing, just to go along the boys are boys thing, Chance already has that. Like, it's super, I'm realizing, I grew up in a family of girls. I only have a sister. Almost all my cousins are girls. You know what I mean? Like, there's boys are very rare in my family. And so the fact that I have a boy, it's like, oh my God, I have literally no idea what I'm doing.
Right.
But he does. He finds things and it's like he's the human version of Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
Oh no.
Like he wants to just hit everything and just run, and he runs into walls and doors and then turns around and is like, look, that was hilarious. You know, and it's like, you're going to give yourself a concussion. But at least maybe you'll sleep. So I don't care. Go ahead. Ram into the door. It's fine. But he's very, very, you know, almost like Neanderthalish. You know, he's a caveman. Like, rah, rah, rah. I mean, he can't talk. He just grunts. And then he hits things with sticks. Yeah. So it's like, oh my God. If he comes home with like a dead animal, you know, like...
You wouldn't be surprised.
No, not at all. Like a wildebeest. You know
I guess
what I mean?
he's coming to dinner.
I mean,
wonderful.
Right. Okay. I thought they were extinct, but sure. All right.
And, well, you got to think about this too. At his age, the one perk, because I know it's got to be horrible to hear him in pain.
Yeah.
But at his age, at least you can do something about it. It's very hard when they get older and they are responsible for their own bodies and they don't do what they need to do to make sure it's better.
And
I mean,
true.
One of my kids has had 80 million ingrown toenails. 80 million. And I'm not exaggerating. I don't even know how. I don't even know if he's been alive that many days. Legit. But he will not do what he needs to do to take care of his feet.
Right.
So I have to sit there and watch him in pain, and I don't know how he does it.
That could also be, you know, what happens when you're a teenager. Because when you're a teenager, it's like you first of all, you think you're indestructible. Let's all think back to when we were teenagers. We thought we were indestructible, and that went well into my 20s. I mean, I thought I was just completely...
Well, you just busted my bubble because I literally woke up that way this morning, and now the rest of the day is screwed.
Nope, you're not. You're not. I will destruct you. Ugh. I don't know if that's a word, but so anyway, I think that they also think and know that you guys are going to come to their aid and fix it as their parents. You know what I mean? You're going to see them in pain and see something that they cannot remedy themselves if it gets to that point of being bad, and you're going to fix it.
No. Next time I'm just cutting the foot off. I'm done going to the ER.
See, and we've had this talk before. You cut his foot off and there's going to be blood on your rugs, and then you're going to have to clean that up, and then he's going to die, and then you'll have a corpse, and then you have to clean the fucking corpse up. Like, you have to think these things through.
I'll tell you what. A puddle of blood would probably be less of a mess. If it's one mess and it's going to go out like that, then that's okay.
So one puddle of blood you're okay with, but over and over ingrown toenails, absolutely not.
And I just cut off his foot. I mean, that's fine. He doesn't really need it. He can hobble around.
Have you seen Saw? Tall. Have you seen Saw? Come on.
I have. I've seen Saw. Seen Saw. Seen Saw.
I love scary movies. They're my absolute favorite.
Me too. But do they really scare you?
Yeah, well, some do. But here's the thing. I love B horror movies.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's fake.
But there's a real special line. Because if it's just a bad horror movie, like not bad enough to be good again, you know what I mean? Then I'm not going to watch it. I'll get bored after 20 minutes. I'll be like, next, you failed. But if it's like real bad that it's almost good again, it's like, oh yes, I can't wait to watch that again. It's weird. And also when I watch scary movies, okay, this is going to sound really weird.
Go.
I don't know why I tell you all my...
I love it. Go.
All my demons. Okay, so when I watch scary movies or when I get scared, I don't cover my eyes because I can watch...
Oh yeah, you said that.
I can see
cover
everything.
your ears.
I cover my ears when I get scared.
You talked about that before.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very, very easy to point me out in a haunted house or in a crowd when I'm scared because I cover my ears and everyone thinks it's super weird. So I'm definitely the one who like, because especially that comes from movies though, because horror movies.
Yeah, the sound.
They
the sound effects.
depend on that sound and just like scaring you in that way, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But I know it's coming. You can't fool me.
Have you ever watched one of the scary movies from back in the day that used to scare you and watched it now and you're like, this is not scary anymore?
Yes.
Like Children of the Corn had me up forever and ever and ever when I was
Yes.
a kid. And I watched it now and the scariest thing about it is their names. Malachi.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Things like that. Like the movie itself is not very scary at all.
See, and I thought that about It, like the old It.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, that was terrifying when I was a kid. And they did a remake. Did you know that?
Did they already do it?
It's like coming out like
it's
this
not out
month
yet.
or something like that.
Yeah.
But check this out. So I guess in the first one, I haven't seen it in years, but I guess in the first one, the legend is that he comes back like every 27 years or whatever, or like 25 years. To the day when they release this new one, it's that long since
Well,
the
see,
last
we're going to
one.
have to watch the old one
That's
first.
amazing. Oh, yeah, totally.
To
Oh, my
get
God.
back. Pennywise, I think, is the name of the...
Should we do that?
little guy.
That should be a date night where we watch the old It and then we go and watch the new It.
We should, and we should snap it.
Oh, I have Snapchat now,
Yeah,
guys.
official. It's official. We're both on Snap.
I was kind of against doing the whole Snapchat thing. I was like really resisting it.
It's the filters, dude.
I know.
It's the filters,
and that's
all the
why I
way.
was resisting. I was like, "What's the point of this? So I can have cat ears and a big eyes? Like what?"
No, it's the other ones. It's the funny face ones. It's the little voice. The voice changing ones are fun. We did a Snap recently on our date night, and I posted it, and I made Chelsea download Snap so we can have fun snapping.
So now I'm on
each other.
Snapchat. You can do you follow people on Snapchat or are you just friends on Snapchat?
Yeah, you add people.
Okay, so you
add
guys
them.
can add me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I'm Chalknilla Comic.
Oh gosh, that's
Okay.
harsh. That's confusing.
No, Chalknilla is half chocolate, half vanilla because I'm black and white, and comic is
Oh,
because
that
I'm a
makes
comedian.
sense. That does make sense.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're following.
you can follow me at Lauren VW69, just like everything else I am. Lauren VW69.
69.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, it clearly is.
Well, I'm a super sexual person, but that's not the reason.
I
It's
know,
because
and you can have all the explanation that you want,
Nope.
but you have the letter 69 in your thing.
that's how I know when people are either dirty or normal. People who know me, know that baby number one, my first Volkswagen Beetle, white and rust, was named Baby. And she was a Volkswagen Beetle 1969.
Right. And no, that's great. But because that entire sentence isn't your name, 69 just means head
Okay,
and crotch.
Neapolitan shake.
No.
Yeah, because
Chocolate. I don't have strawberry.
You may have sex with an Indian one day.
Oh my God.
That was so
Can
racist.
you say that?
I don't think I can.
You can't say that. Oh my God.
I don't think I can.
I almost laughed a fart out
I
now.
mean-
I almost did. Almost. It's
Well, then
still-
you would have to say, excuse me.
It's still in there.
No, that was totally inappropriate.
Completely. Are
Yep.
you sorry about it?
Yep, incredibly sorry. I retract what I put, but I retract it so much so that I'm not going to edit it out.
Yeah, no, because we put explicit. They have to be
Yeah,
ready
the
for
truth
this
of
shit.
it is, guys, I know I'm going to offend people, but again, people who know me know I'm a genuine person, and it's all in fun and games.
Yep.
Chocanella.
What? No, Chalknilla.
Chocanella.
Yeah. How would you spell that?
Like chalk. CHALK.
Stop it.
NELLA.
Stop it.
Chocanella.
No, absolutely not. Chalk as in chocolate. CHOC.
Then you
Nilla
said-
as in vanilla. NILLA. Chalknilla.
You should have said choconella.
No choco.
Why not? Then people would know it was chocolate, not chalk. Like the
You're
white,
You're getting very
white,
very upset
very
about this.
dry stick that doesn't feel dry until you write with it. That's weird too. It's a hard thing that you write with, and then it's
is that me? Is
like
that me?
dust. It's
I'm
like
dry and chalky.
It's like cheap cocaine.
That's why I'm single, because I'm cheap and chalky. I'm a white stick.
no,
like-
you're not chalky.
like
Actually,
cocaine.
a lot of people can be chalky. You're not.
I'm cocaine.
Oh, the show just took.
Where
a
did
turn.
it go? Where did
I
we
don't
go?
know. I don't
Diaper
know.
rash.
Because we started-
Jesus
that's-
Christ. Okay.
It's a shitty situation. That's for sure.
Oh God! Every time he takes a poop, it's a thing, guys. It's
But
like
it's not even a poop, right? It's just putting on the diapers.
no, but it's like, but the poop like aggravates it.
Oh, of course, because it's all acidic.
And so, right, and so it's just like sits on it, and then he like gets upset because that hurts. But then if I try to take the poop off with wipes, then that hurts. So
And it's
just,
also where it is. I mean, you use your butt a lot when you're a little kid. You're falling constantly.
right.
I got a rash on my rear end once when I was an adult. I got these pants. Totally too much information, but I got these pants that are like hot pants for when you run or work out.
Yeah.
And they like create like a infrared thing is supposed to help you get rid of cellulite and like burn 9% more calories or something like that. Anyway, I was running and I was running and I was running and I got about halfway done and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, my butt. I get home and I'm like, oh my gosh. I called my husband in and said, look at my butt. And he's like, oh my gosh, you have like a rash. And
So
I was like, this
what-
is diaper rash.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
so
put
what did you-
Vaseline on it
Okay.
and I wore a dress and I just let my ass air out.
Air out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's something they said is like, I'm putting the medicine on him, but I can only put the medicine on him when he's completely dry.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, after you change his diaper and like take everything out, let him run around naked, for a few minutes and everything. And so I have been doing that. Like I let him run around. I put air on his butt, like I fan his butt so it airs out.
You
and
blow
he gets
his
some.
butt. You blow on it.
So I do that, and so it's like I'm trying.
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, this is part of just diapers, man.
But because I'm a brand new mom and because I've never dealt with this before, there's no way that me having the feeling that this is somehow my fault is not going to be there.
You feel like a diaper rash is your fault?
There's definitely a part of me that is like, you know what? Like I should have done more to prevent this. There's definitely a part of me that does that.
Stop it. I mean, you can't. I don't think there's any baby in the world that has never gotten a diaper rash.
And I know.
If you have a baby that has never had a diaper rash, then one, you are either changing them every 3 seconds, or your baby's skin came out and it's like a reptile. I don't know. I don't.
But
I'm
not saying that I think the diaper rash is my fault. I'm not saying that I did this to my kid. But there is definitely some sort of small percentage of me that is like, man, I really feel like I should have done more. There's a part of me that feels like I almost let him down. You know what I mean?
That's what they should name the diaper rash cream. Mom of the Year cream.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, just to put your mind back into the frame of mind that it needs to be in. Because I will say, it does frustrate me when he gets so upset and I can't calm him down, and then he affects my mood. Because then it's like, because then I feel like, why am I not in control of this more? When I get frustrated with him, it's not really him. I'm frustrated with the situation.
Right.
And the fact that I can't make him feel better.
You can't just beat him.
But then it's like, oh, is that bad? Should I not do that?
I mean, that's just as bad as me comparing Indians to Neapolitan. I feel like it's. I mean, it might not be as bad, but it's definitely close. I feel beating your children is. It's right. I mean, it's right on the fence. It's maybe not on the fence, but it's looking through the little peek hole to the other side. I don't. No,
there's a part of me that's like, I do feel like I let him down.
Well, I hope that his diaper rash heals very promptly.
Thank you.
Because nothing worse than having a chafed rear end.
Yeah, you would know.
I sure as heck do.
Yeah.
And I got a big rear end too, so it's not easy.
We both, yeah.
Hey, you know what? It's good.
Both have
you
a
know
big
how many
butt.
people are getting butt implants?
Yeah,
So we should be really thankful, that we have rears.
Sitting on that would feel weird,
right?
Like if you had something attached to your butt, like if you sat on it, I feel like it would get like mushed upward. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you're sitting on tennis balls but then you get used to it, right?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I've never had implanted anything into my body, so I don't know.
Let me think
how that would feel.
No, me neither.
It would you had to think that
hard. I did. I was like, did I ever have something that I had to adjust to?
I mean, I had a crown put
my
on
feet.
my teeth.
Yeah, I was going to say my teeth. I got my teeth fixed.
I had a crown put on.
Yeah. And the back of my teeth is not flush like a regular tooth would be.
Uh-huh.
And at first that did feel a little weird.
Okay.
Yeah, crown. Yeah,
I had that. Yeah, totally.
Contact lenses felt awkward at first.
No, I'm scared. I can't do them. I'm scared of contacts.
I didn't even know you have bad eyes.
Yeah, I do. I'm supposed to wear glasses.
Do you even know what I look like right now? That's fucked up. She just told me I was pretty too. I was like,
I can't see shit.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm supposed to wear glasses.
Well, glasses are in. Now's the time.
I mean...
YOLO.
YOLO. Get some glasses, yo. That's funny.
You can do a snap filter with glasses and see what you look like.
Oh my God, I'm going to snap like crazy now. You ruined it. You ruined it. I have stuff to do.
Chelsea, before we go, I've got to talk to you about something serious, okay?
Oh God. Is
Listen,
it really serious?
Yeah, it's going to be really quick.
Okay.
Why, when socks are dirty, do they become hard? How does a sock become hard? It's made of cotton.
Right.
And
but the sweat in the sweat and the dirt that's coming from the foot itself, like when it sits, it like hardens.
I
up.
found a sock in my kid's room the other day.
Oh no.
That was worse.
Oh no.
Than the rotten banana my mom found in my closet when I was a kid. In fact, I thought it was a rotten banana. And then I realized it was a sock. An Under Armour sock. Armor. They got the armor right. I don't know. But I don't even know how they got the sock off. I don't know.
Well, no, when they get it off, that's fine. It's still pliable because it's still moist from the sweat. Sorry. But then when they let it sit...
Yeah, it has sat so long that it wasn't even smelling anymore. I could only imagine what it smelled like.
Did you have to peel it off?
It did peel. It peeled off the hardwood floor.
Yes.
So gross.
And you want to cut their feet off.
Case in point. Yes. How does that happen? How does your sock get that wet and that gross?
But how many days do they wear them in a row?
That's what I was just about to say. They had to have worn it more than one day.
Yeah, there's no way that one day would do that to
Listen, I'm telling you this. My couch the other day, I hadn't sat all day. I worked my other job. I had a rehearsal for the show that I'm in right now. I got home at 10:30 at night, and all I wanted to do was sit on my couch. And I sat, and all I could smell was feet. And I said, how is it you walk by the couch, and you make the couch smell like feet?
Are there socks under your cushions?
Oh my God.
You didn't check your cushions for socks?
Do they put socks under cushions? Is that like a thing?
Well, no, but if they're sitting on the couch and they have their socks on, and let's say they want to take them off, maybe they would just rub their socks off their feet with their feet and then hide it.
Gross.
I swear to God, you have socks on your couch right now. We should totally go look.
Let me tell you this. Febreze also does not work.
Well, Febreze pisses me off.
Listen, no judgment to Febreze, but you don't frickin' work.
Febreze it feels like you're just spraying like stuff on top of it. It's not cleaning it. Do you know what I mean? You're spraying something on top of it so the smell goes away.
It's supposed to neutralize, is what it says on the thing. Right, it says neutralizes odors.
But clean it. It's not cleaning it. It's just spraying, house cologne on your shit.
I have to do what I have to do to walk in my door every day. Because I'll tell you what. When a house smells the way mine does sometimes, you do not want to come home.
I have to say, for you being, well, first of all, the only female human that lives here, and you having a dog, a cat, 2 teenage boys, and a husband who's 6'6". I mean, your husband's massive.
Mm-hmm. So are my kids at this point. Yeah.
Right. For you having all of those things against you when it comes to the cleanliness of your home, you're doing an amazing job. I have to say.
Thanks.
Because every time I walk in here, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It's like a cottage. It's like a cute little cabin. It's adorable and
cozy.
Yeah,
that's what they call very small, cramped frickin' spaces on Realtor.com.
Okay.
Cozy.
Well, that's cute.
It's fine.
But I think you're doing a killer, stellar, kick-ass
Thanks,
job.
I appreciate it. The boys complained about sharing a room the other day, too, and I went off for a good 20 minutes about how I have to share a room also. Do you think I like sharing a room? I share a room with your dad, my dog, and my cat. I would love to have my own space. It's just not in the cards. You could move your crusty socks out, and then maybe you have a little more space.
Yeah,
They don't get it.
That would work.
They don't get it.
Well, no. And I mean, kids don't understand that stuff. I didn't understand that stuff. I didn't
never
understand
left crusty socks.
I didn't understand that we, had to live in this house and had to share a room with each other because my parents couldn't afford another house. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand house payments or rent or, mortgages. I didn't understand any of that shit.
When did you start to understand that? What age were you?
It was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I don't know this shit.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. It was definitely in my adult years. But that's shit that they don't teach you in school. I've seen this. I've seen memes about this. I've seen articles about this. Comedians talk about it all the time, about how they teach you how to do the stock market. They teach you about denominators and numerators and all this shit that you never ever use again. Right. But no one knows how to, file their taxes once they get married. No one knows how to
change a tire.
No one knows how to buy a house or rent a car or do, the stuff that you really need. And it's
life skills.
How do you get your credit score back up? It's like people don't teach you how to do this shit, and you have to figure it out in life. But then when you enter the time that you need to know this stuff, you feel like it's too late.
They used to have home ec. Did you have home ec in school?
Yeah, my eye's twitching.
If they had home ec now, it would probably be stuff like that.
But I feel like home ec then was like bake a cupcake and learn how,
That's what I mean. If it were nowadays, it would probably be that. It would probably be like, okay, this is how you check your credit score. This is how you get it up. This is how you do your laundry and not let socks die in your room.
Right. Like
I feel
basic life skills, I feel like should be a thing.
Basic, like the toilet paper roll does not just redo itself. Like you have to physically go get it out of the closet. And also, they don't just appear in the closet either. Somebody has to go to the store and buy them.
Are you one of those, because this is big for me, the toilet paper needs to go on the outside for me?
I don't. You
don't freak out about that?
I prefer it to be over than under, but that's only because where my roll is situated in my bathroom, you use less if it's over because you can stop it.
Yes.
With your arm because it's kind of like back behind you, which was just bad design all around. But if it's under, then you use more. But to be honest with you, no, I never really thought about it like other people did. And I think the reason why is this. When you go out to restaurants or whatever, and they've got those toilet paper rolls for the women's room, they're big old round.
Yeah, they're huge.
And it's not over or under. You're just reaching up there. You're just reaching up, hoping that there's some there.
No, because it's not over under. It's left or right because it's the toilet paper roll is so big and it's put in there like a wheel.
Right.
And so it just comes out left or right. So it doesn't even matter.
So as a woman, I don't really care if it's over, under, sideways, left, right, square, on the toilet seat, on the back, or whatever. I just care whether or not there is some. And this is why when my husband says I want so much, I ask so much, I really don't. I feel like I just want some toilet paper. Right. I don't really care. As long as it's not on the ground, I'm good.
Right.
But you do. You care if it's over, huh? Over is the way?
It annoys me when the toilet paper's underneath because then it's harder for me to find the end. And it's just, I don't know. I don't like the look of it when it's on the underneath. When the toilet paper is going over and over, awesome. It feels right. The world is...
The argument in my house growing up, my mom used to get mad at how many sheets we would use.
Oh, did you have to count?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, she was a single mom with 3 girls though too. I mean, you can imagine how much toilet paper.
Yeah.
Everybody every time they go into the bathroom, they using some toilet paper. Right. So we would have to count it up. It was supposed to be no more than 4.
What? Mm-hmm. 4 square. Was it 2-ply at least?
Yes. Oh. How many squares do you use, do you think? I don't count anymore. Because that was one of my things. Like, I was like, when I'm a grown-up, when I live on my own, I am not counting my damn toilet paper anymore.
Right.
Mm-mm. And I'm drinking wine when I want.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Like, these are the things. And if I want to leave my underwear on the floor for one night, then I will.
Oh, see, that's where the boys got it, see? They put...
My underwear are not crusty.
I'm sorry.
That's the difference.
They got it from you.
Nope. Even with a little bit of natural discharge that happens with a woman's body, it is not crusty like I saw this sock.
Oh, God. There's the name for your first comedy album right there. Natural Discharge with Lauren Kelly. Lauren's a comedian now, guys.
No. Well, I will be.
We're going to talk about that real quick. Let's plug that. So Lauren is going to be the star of a comedy show called I Think I'd Be Good at That.
Yep.
And she's got comedians helping her write material, and she's going to be doing her very first comedy show. October 6th in San Francisco.
It's exhausting and crazy and psychotic, but I am super excited about it.
Yeah.
Mainly because Mom always told me that if I can't quit acting and entertaining until I try stand-up.
Yep.
So I'm going to try it so that I can officially quit.
Yeah, and then finally go into accounting because that's what your true calling is.
Yep. I will count the socks in the kids' room.
Yay!
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun, and I'll keep you guys all on the loopsy loop da doop doops.
Yep.
Have an awesome day.
Hey, you can check us out individually on our websites, chelseabierce.com and lauren-kelly.com, to see all the super exciting things we're up to.
And make sure that you like, follow, and share. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter at It's Apparent Pod.
And if you wouldn't mind, please review us. We'd love that.
Yeah, make it count. We out.